Hey guys, this is Book Speaker 98. So, in the last video I have told you what's happening in the book A Midsummer Night's Dream from Shakespeare before I read the book. So, now I will tell you what's happening in the book after I read the book. So, Theseus, the Duke of Athens, is preparing for his marriage to Hippolyta, the Queen of Amazons. A courtier seeks the Duke's intervention because his daughter Hermia will not agree to his choice of Demetrius as a husband. With Lysander, the Duke tells Hermia to obey his father, or either die or accept a life as a nun in Diana's temple. Lysander and Hermia plan to elope, and they tell Helena, who is in love with Demetrius. But he hates her and loves Hermia. The lovers run away from Athens but get lost in the woods. They are followed by Demetrius, and then by Helena, who has told him of their intentions. King of the fairies who live in the woods has quarreled with his queen, Titania, over an Indian boy she refuses to give him. Oberon overhears Helena and Demetrius arguing and sends his mischievous servant Puck to get a flower whose juice has the power to make people fall in love with the first creature that see when the juice is placed on their eyelids while asleep. He instructs Puck to put some drops on Demetrius' eyes, mistaking the Athenian he seeks. Puts the flower juice on the eyes of the sleeping Lysander, so that when he is woken by Helena, he immediately falls in love with her and rejects Hermia. Some artisans are rehearsing a play about the tragic love story of Primarus, and some artisans are rehearsing a play about the tragic love story of Pyramus and to present before Jesus on his wedding day. Bottom, the wafer is on the lover. Pyramus via flute, the bellows mender is to play Sheba. The others play the parts of the moon. The wall and the lion are decided by Quince, the Serpenter. Puck overhears their rehearsals in the wood, and he plays a trick on them by giving Bottom an ass's head, which frightens the others away. Bottom is lured towards the sleeping Titania, whom Oberon has with the flower juice. On waking, she falls in love with the ass and entertains him with her fairies. But when Bottom falls asleep beside her, Oberon restores Titania's sight and wakes her. She's appalled and at the sight of what she has been in love with, reunited with Oberon. Puck removes the ass's head, and Bottom returns to Athens and rejoins his friends as they prepare to perform their play. Meanwhile, the lovers argument their team out as they chase one another through the woods, and when Demetrius rests, Oberon puts magic juice on his eyes so that both he and Lysander Perseus fall asleep. Exhaled. Puck puts juice on Lysander's eyes before the lovers are woken by voices Hippolyta and their dawn hunting party, happily reunited to each other. Lysander with Hermia, Demetrius and with Helena. They agree to share the Duke's wedding day. The rustics perform the play of Pyramus and Sheba before the wedding guests, as the three cook and the fairies return to bless the place and it's possible. So this was my Ryle reading video. I found the book is very funny because Shakespeare says in a special language, and that's very funny for me. I have laughed sometimes very time because I must read the book more times before I understand this most, but I understand it at the second time. So now to the next video, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe me. Goodbye.